It's the real thing.
Alright, I'll just deafen.
That's probably for the
Okay,
best.
bye.
We'll let you know when session starts.
My lung.
You weren't using those anyway. That's occupied.
How will I smoke weed now? Where will it go?
Oh, the fungus still needs to grow somehow.
I guess it'd have to spread to my other organs.
Eat a brownie, chill out.
Ew.
Yeah, time to get to the stomach.
I'll learn how to breathe through my stomach.
Diaphragm.
No.
Strong diaphragm. That's what it's all
Song
about.
touch.
If you'd like.
No, I passed. Those people get killed easily.
You know, based on Colin's response to that, I think there might be something about the song touch we don't know.
What? No, Cooper, you're crazy.
It's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
Surely.
It can't be any weirder than what you got going on, Brain Eater.
Once again,
We
have done
didn't
nothing
see
wrong.
him eat it, so we don't know.
Exactly, thank
he's
you.
He's a fucking Brain Eater.
We don't know if he was satisfied from eating the brain or eating something else.
He was just, doing Play-Doh fun time.
Being a chill guy.
He absorbs it through his hands, I'm calling it.
Like a frog.
Like a frog, I guess, yeah. You frog.
The frogs eat with their hands?
No, they just absorb shit. Because they're
What do you think, they use utensils? No, they use their hands.
Okay, well.
What is its mouth for, then? I think we're missing a big part of the frog's anatomy here. That it eats with its mouth.
Hey, listen, all I know is the frog says it's gonna be okay, so I trust it.
The frog is in boiling water. It does not know.
No, it dissolves. It dissolves prey with its skin.
I need to go find
I've never
the
seen
guy
a
cooking
frog
the frog.
eat, and therefore they don't eat.
So true.
How I feel about Tavis.
Oh. Yes.
Tavis is a frog confirmed?
Tavis is frog.
Surely.
We need Tavis
And
as frog
nothing
art.
else.
Tavis is a little froggy man.
Grung.
He's a grung.
Is it in the art channel? Or is that one in Grimcove? I just want to see. No, it's in the art channel.
What one's in?
I want to see you eating Kira's as the monkey.
Oh.
So
Yusu
great.
just got a new iPad and Apple Pencil, so she can
So
draw
excited.
more.
iPad.
More Kira
He's
murder.
just an iPad baby.
More Kira now.
Yes.
Who's gonna be next? Whose turn is it now?
Hopefully still Kira.
Hopefully still Kira. I'm just wondering who in the party's gonna kill Kira next.
Oh, no, okay, we're expanding the roster, I see. I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, not who am I gonna eat next, it's who's gonna commit murder next.
I mean, when we were trapped down there with Ataxia, we had the plan to kill her.
Uh-huh.
Plan. Sure.
Our sacrificial lamb, Kira.
Oh, I'm so stupid. My power
Probably.
score should have been 4 for so long now.
That sucks to be you.
I've just been running around with the Wii.
With 3?
Oh. There's nothing. Well, it's fixed. And then in 2 levels, I'll get to go up to 5.
Oh, Colin, can I do my roll?
Sure, go for it.
Let's go. Oh, damn, that's a fucking almost I think third week in a row I've rolled 6, but not on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Fucking
doing my roll.
teasing me. Oh yeah.
That was almost a 3.
Almost a 42. 42 is just an automatic win. Holy shit!
20.
Someone's rolling the 42.
63.
Better.
Okay. If y'all can hear me, my audio is being weird.
Yes.
Yeah, you sound weird though.
Mhm.
Yeah, you sound like you're on the other side of a bank vault.
Hey, do you need someone to get you out of there? I know a guy.
He's pretty good at arson himself, so I think he can get himself out. Question is, can you get out before
Arson
it
out of
burns
a
down?
bank vault?
Yeah. You never arsoned out of bank vault before? You should try it sometimes. I mean, the fun of the game is getting out before, you burn to
Me
death.
lighting
What is burning?
fire to escape a iron cage.
Well, I mean, I don't know, gold money. I mean,
Gold doesn't burn!
Figure it out. You're the one in the bank vault, not me.
I mean, gold
You're
has
the
a
one
relatively
suggesting
low boiling
it.
point, right? Or
You
melting point?
you didn't even consider your hypothetical. You're just dumb.
I disagree.
I know gold is very malleable.
Overruled.
Actually, true, but irrelevant.
I don't actually believe the boiling... Well, I mean, the boiling point of gold is probably lower than most metals,
Oh,
but...
It would be.
hotter than I thought it was.
Yeah, it's still like 5,000 degrees.
Oh, that sounds pretty easy to do.
It's
You got
almost
matches?
2,000 degrees, but that's still slightly less than iron.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna get that by burning down my house, but,
It's 50
Not trying hard
degrees less than iron.
yeah.
Oh. Now we need to make the first bank vault made of mercury. No one's getting in there.
Gallium.
Can we get rocks back from Mercury?
There's a lot that goes into that question that we don't have time to cover. But the short answer is technically yes. It just needs to be cold. Just make shit cold, and you get rocks. You know, that's a pretty good thing, I think.
What the fuck's Jonah?
Oh, he's
No,
not coming
hear me
today.
okay?
He canceled.
Ah,
Oh, his computer blew up, and apparently he couldn't get Discord on his phone.
loser.
Keaton's computer blew up.
Yes!
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
Oh, sounds so much better now. Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
there you go.
You sound like
Okay,
me.
so
You've left the bank vault.
Yes,
I told you if you
no.
did
We'll
enough
let you
arson,
out
you'll
of
get
there.
out of there. Arson.
Oh, I don't know what. Like, for some reason, my the voice recording part was set to my AirPods rather than the computer itself. Why that made everyone sound different too, I have no idea. But it's
Recording?
working now. Well, like the audio mic.
Mm.
Mhm.
Damn crazy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all sounded like you were like underwater. It was so annoying.
Well, good thing is we're not.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm gonna sink this ship. Ah.
Okay.
I haven't been on a boat in so long. Let me live.
No, we drown. We all drown.
Oh, goody. We all drown
Answer your
together.
question. I will kill Kieran.
I believe it.
No. Oh,
Why-
wait. Speaking of, I did want to tell Kira about, the night experience. Not everything, obviously, but like talk about it because I feel like keeping her in the dark completely is not in. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound like a nice thing.
Well, none of our guys know what happened, so
Oh no, I told all of you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Wait, hold on. Which night experience?
The
The sleep
exorcism.
paralysis demon.
Yeah, the sleep paralysis
Oh,
demon.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I would like to talk to her about it. Obviously, not everything, but
Gotcha. Well, we can begin to get into that. But first, we have a recap that we need to handle. So, Brandon, can you
God
give the
damn
recap of last
Yeah.
session?
Dun, dun, dun. So we begin in such a fun scenario with good old Tavis standing over Kira's body, with some brain he had in his hand. Yes.
That is what happened.
He's
Oh.
trying to read.
Fuck you, no!
That was
No!
so insulting. Not he's reading. He's
I fucking-
trying to read. That is so
We were just talking about him needing
God
text to
damn it.
speech for
I'm
pathologic.
gonna kill myself.
Just say what you
follow along with your
remember.
finger and you'll be
I
good.
believe
don't
in you.
don't remember too much.
Well, that's why we do the recaps.
I know. Right, so basically, after that, Morgan's like, what the fuck, what's going on? We need to, what are you doing? Why'd you kill Kira?
Yeah, what's your problem?
Yeah, why are you being weird with our friend's body?
Whoa.
I run over, make sure Kira's dead. I was gonna stab her if she wasn't.
Okay.
hot take.
I mean, it makes sense. At least she'd get a new body after that.
Tavis was like, "Hey, can we get Shiva over here? We need I have no clue what's going on, but I did just kill our friend. Maybe he could help us figure this situation out." And I think Viola runs off to find Shivo and Lady.
Lady.
Lady
Lady.
Oksana von Graz.
Me find woman.
Oh god.
God damn it. I hate talking sessions. I can't remember any of this shit.
You're talking. We talk all the time.
Yeah, that's jeez.
And then what happened?
We talked for a long time.
About what?
I'm trying to remember.
For a hero point, what did you guys talk about after Viola left, gang?
Fucking. We were talking about what Tavis was doing before
Oh yeah, that's
he
right.
got here.
And a mark
Like
was
what?
discovered on Tavis.
Yeah.
Oh, lady.
Well, that was after.
That was after.
Shivo and her
Yeah.
got back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Viola got a letter from Shivo. He wanted to have a talk with her. That happened also.
Like a little memo.
We concluded that Tavis wasn't eating the brains, but consuming something else, presumably memories, was our best guess.
Yeah, perhaps.
That was indeed the guess.
Mm-hmm.
But we do find the Grim Covenant or Oksana finds the Grim Covenant on the back of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now, where was that location relative to the mark from the 12th?
The 12th is more like on the face and kind of like, or it was for him, I believe. The mark was more on the forearm, and this was more back of the neck, kind of hidden by hair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought someone else had a mark on their neck.
Oh, I have it on the back of my neck.
You have it on the back of your neck. Okay,
Mhm.
that's okay. I had you switched.
Mystery solved.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what next?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We talked about the Grim Covenant a little bit, where it was very strange indeed, blah blah blah. Talked about who guides the voice, and we talked about the apathy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit. Which way's apathy? Apathy means you don't care, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, we talked about how maybe some emotions came to Tavis, and that's what caused this as well. Being near the ship and eating some food, just caused him to be less apathy,
Apathetic.
something like that.
And then Kira showed up.
So, yeah, Kira showed up and didn't have any memory of what was or like what happened right before she died.
Mm-hmm.
Kira talked a little bit of having a imaginary friend, but we kind of glossed over it because there were some other comments made about
No,
nothing.
your ass glossed
Yeah,
over it.
you glossed over it. Everyone else sure as fuck did not. This is how you make 5 deals with a devil.
Nah, I won.
I know Kira mentioned that apparently, I believe she said a butterfly thing kept taking off her head, so she kind of was body hopping for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Very
Yeah, so that
concerning.
was happening. That wasn't before. That was now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, butterflies are scary.
Mm.
We also talked about how Tavis would have been maybe around right as the Grim Covenant might have been formed if he was on the one who holds the world's ship.
Mm-hmm.
Killed by Tavis. Kira talks about how we're real fucking heroes and I'm not. Just we were trying our best to support Kira after we glossed over her friend comment. After I glossed over her friend comment.
Who's we?
Me. I am me. We are we.
And what next? I put a TLDR at the top.
You did.
I do it for all of them.
So what happened next, Athena?
God, where the fuck even were we? Okay, so
Timer talks about how he's gonna kill Viola's mom.
Yes, Viola reads out the memo from Shivo, and Timur is like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be normal about this.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone leaves, and everyone gets ready for bed, and that's when Kira talks about a little bit more about her imaginary friend. Viola offers to play her a lullaby, and it doesn't seem to be working at first. Shadows start to grow long in the room, and she starts to sweat and thrash in bed. And then Viola begins to play something warding, and Kira eventually falls into a better sleep. We get breakfast, and we go see the people. Snar's concerned about it, but they're probably fine. We find Fia, and she is more blunt than usual, and it's very funny. And I love her so much. And we give her updates and let her know that if she needs to contact us, she can go to Shiva. And some of us go to get the sleeping Kira. And she's awake, and she...
You also talk a
like,
little
I can
bit
walk.
with Thea about her past and what she was up to.
Yes. She
Worked
talks
for the
about
Tiger Lily group.
Lillian,
Oh,
not
yeah.
the Tiger... What? Did you just say the
Yeah.
Tiger Lily group?
I don't fucking know. I'm so tired.
Lillian, bounced around Vulture Club locations, and she was hoping that Dorga would be a chance to prove her worth. And she's still kind of itching from what we assume was the Grim Covenant signing. But we talked to everyone. It's pretty cool. Viola and Mateo have a little meeting. Get updates on the other wandering bards. Timur reviews his notes and unlocks a new ring formation. Oksana gives a rundown of the ship, and Luca's like, yeah, I can probably do it. We talk about how old everyone is. And Luca's like, where are we going? And Timur's like, oh, we're going to Abrello. And he's like, I don't know where that is. And he's like, it's near Cry. And he's like, I kind of know that. And then we go. And then Kira, kind of off on her own, she starts talking to her imaginary friend, and who else but a guy in, like, a beautiful red suit and beautiful eyes and beautiful hair.
Pretty ugly, not gonna.
And he doesn't know who he is. It's kind of fucked up.
I will say, thought about it a little bit. Kira is 100% an angel of sin.
You think?
Well, wow, crazy.
Yeah, you know?
Man, that's just throwing darts at the board at that point, bro. I mean,
damn,
like,
bro, I was
know,
for
that's a
sure
wild
Lord
guess.
of Mists.
Lord of Mist all the way, dude.
You know, I'm gonna be real, Chief. I forgot that, like, you know, angels are kind of attached to a god. And then I was like, oh.
Wait a moment.
Oh my god. Hitting you with hammer. Speaking of hammer.
Oh god.
Let's beat him to death with hammers.
But where we begin is with all of you traveling upon the ship to the town of Abrello near Craig. So, at this point, you probably have about 2 days of travel left on the ship. Is there anything you guys would like to do on kind of this first 24 hours of travel as you start to make your way across the sky?
Could I meditate on the song, and could I ask Loomis to help me with it as well?
Yeah, if you want to go grab Loomis, sure.
Yeah. Loomis, I was wondering if I could ask you for a favor.
Huh?
Well, I've been meditating, and, well, honestly, I've been kind of struggling to break through this kind of barrier. I was wondering if I could have your help with that.
I could see if I could try to give you some guidance.
Thank you. I do appreciate it greatly. And then I'm assuming we all have kind of like our own quarters.
No. Not big enough ship
Oh,
for that. It's combined
not a
living
big enough ship.
space.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just kind of go try and go somewhere that's like, I guess, a little bit more quiet then, wherever that may be.
Are you wanting to go into like a storage hold or something like that?
Probably Austin Acoustics.
Sure.
Okay. Then you can go where all the grain and water and things of that nature are stored, kind of below in the
Okay.
hull.
Nice. Alrighty. And I will meditate further on what Mateo and Oksana were telling me, their guidance.
Okay.
Sure.
And what are you doing to help, Loomis?
Trying to think of a little something here really quick. It's more a melody, right? A song you're working on, right?
Well, I'm currently focusing more so on the beat, the thing that keeps it on tempo.
Well, let Cell be a guidance for this, and the pace of war he takes, the beat, the tempo he spreads through his conquest of bringing people into the fold, and you getting that chance to share the song with him. And I will give blessing too.
Okay, that's your prayer. And your intent. I see. Are you focusing on this prayer and message, Viola, as your guide?
I think there is wisdom in what Loomis was saying about, the precise measured action that Zell did take. Because, I mean, he is material god and a good one at that. Yeah, I think more so focusing on that, like, that change in the world, in his progress, if you know what I mean. Kind of the changing of countries, changing the world around us.
Okay. This role will be power capped then.
Mm-hmm.
You still get the benefit, but this is almost like if that's your focus, it's like it's a limiting factor to this. Like this is where you're starting out is the wrong headspace.
Mm.
So
Okay.
you can make the roll, but it is power capped.
Okay. And the benefit from blessing you is 2?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, dang, 1.
1. Yeah, you're in the wrong headspace. This is not working.
Dang. Well, I'll focus on it for a bit and thank Loomis, though, for his help, though. I do appreciate it.
Gotcha. Then, as you try that track and that avenue, it just was not, like really a method to kind of understand the music. As like Oksana said, the music is a constant. It's primordial. It's true, unmanipulated by kind of word or action. Like, really, it is like more fundamental than this ring. And so trying to focus on Zell, like the changing of nations and things like that, like it goes against pretty much everything that Oksana was saying.
Mm. Well, there's always tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else have things that they would like to try and accomplish, though?
Loomis would offer sparring with anyone on the deck wanting to get some practice with their weapon, though.
Sonora would take you up on that.
Okay. Does Sonora have a weapon?
No!
Huh. Yeah.
Lost my axe.
Well, we also left her father's sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a piece of shit. I will offer Sonora a short sword then.
Thank you.
No problem. Have you ever swung a sword before?
Once or twice. Yes, I have.
Okay, well, we'll work on the basics, work on training the form before we start getting you into a practice then.
Okay.
Or and I'd probably teach more defensive form first.
Gotcha. Then go ahead and make a spirit check.
Okay. Brandon, you have it right there. Use them.
Brandon, don't fuck it up, Brandon.
Don't fuck it up, Brandon. Brandon, hey, that's 3.
That's very good. Then Sonora would actually be very receptive to your lessons, as she would kind of be laser focused in on what you're telling her, going through the forms, just trying to nail down the basics. And you can see that she's definitely looking more lively and energetic than she was, and you can feel the aether within her churning now, helping to bolster her physical body. She may or may not be actually stronger than you at the moment now after becoming an aether soul. So
I'm gonna fucking god. That's so fucking funny. I'm gonna die.
I'm pretty sure she's taller than you, so
I mean, is she taller than 5'2"?
yes.
Oh wow, crazy.
Have we
God
heard
damn
how
it.
tall she is? Is she on the list?
I thought she's 5'4".
Thereabouts.
She 5'5".
If anyone would know, it would be Morgan. He is.
I don't know
Ben.
anything.
Yeah, sure.
But you can take a hero point for advice worth following, Loomis.
Yay!
But Sonora would be good to train with you.
Sweet.
Colin, how am I feeling? The usual.
Well, kind of depends. Like, you're feeling more normal. Like, you're definitely not going crazy now. Like, your head still feels more or less, like, stable.
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
What is Tavis doing?
Oh, I was gonna say, I was, for the first day, I'm just gonna be a lot more like quiet and reserved, standing, looking off the side of the ship,
Okay.
enjoying the feeling of the breeze. Well, the feeling the breeze, I guess. I don't know much about enjoying.
Gotcha. Then, as you're there, just kind of looking out amongst the kind of clouds below, the rolling fields of Care Minimus, and like the steppe that you're traversing, you would probably eventually get like this slight headache. And like you would just kind of shake your head a little bit, Tavis. It's probably fine. And then you kind of turn, actually, and you see that there is a man looking at you on the deck. Black hair with kind of like this white streak to it, beard and mustache, but a very, very fine suit. Dressed for success, this individual. And they just kind of look at you and say, "You are ruining everything."
It's nice to meet you too.
The world is reaching culmination. A time where we can finally make a difference, make a change. What are you doing?
Same thing I always have been. Who are you?
Damn. I am Constantine. Amadeus Constantine.
Yeah, never heard of you. Look, the world has always been at a point where someone can make a change. Someone's going to go to power, someone's going to accomplish something, someone's going to die. Today is no different than yesterday.
No. We are at a point in history. I should have won. Because
You know
now...
how many people have said that?
few actually understood what it meant. With you, with everyone, we can turn disorder into order. Even a tyrant is better than anarchy.
Look, you're just talking in circles, man. If you want, like, good conversation, you can grab one of my friends here, but
Damn
I'm
it.
not buying what you're selling.
No, you must! You must! They're coming!
Wow. Crazy. I do you need help?
Yes.
You seem a little and Tavis is just gonna like poke his head a little bit. Are you like off your meds or something?
Damn it. It's you. It's you. It's all your... And then they just fade out.
Alright. Tavis is just gonna look around to see if anyone else saw that, and if not, you know, it's not important enough to bring up to anyone right now, so.
Okay.
So true.
Yeah, surely.
Who cares about his ass?
Dude, fuck that guy.
That shit ain't
Chose the
important.
wrong bitch.
What's with everyone in their imaginary friend?
Oh my god.
Yeah, other
What an
than that,
imaginary friend to have, huh?
Does anyone else have another person inside of them that I need to know about? No.
No.
no. Yeah, but other than that, it's a very chill, relaxing experience, Tavis.
Yeah, you know, Amadeus Constantine shows up, gets a little angry, the usual Sunday.
Mm-hmm. It's the huge.
He's off his meds.
He is, dude. He's off his rocks.
Yeah, I'll probably bring it up later
What
today.
do you
I
think
don't know.
they've prescribed him?
Oxy.
Adderall. He couldn't focus on his horrible machinations without them.
Right, is anybody else doing anything on this travel?
No one would be I think Noan would just stay with Kira.
Oh, Kira would be staying with Known.
Okay. Oh, word.
Yeah, like
Awesome.
she's not trying to get away from you. She's trying to stick close.
Yeah. Yeah, that works out.
And I think that there would come a moment where, like, she just kind of like stop and look at Known. Hey, I don't know what's gonna be coming in the future. So, I just kind of, if things ever get bad, just get behind me. I'll make sure that we get out of it. I mean, I can kind of get out of anything, no matter what. But you, I think you're important, and I really don't want to test if you can do the same things as me.
I, I you're you. I don't think that you should see yourself as any less important.
Yeah, I live in a different world. Known? Look, I've prayed to the gods for guidance, and for the longest time I was met with just fucking nothing but silence, and I was brought here. I didn't know what I was supposed to do, why I was like this. From what my imaginary friend and just, I guess, the world is saying, maybe I'm just supposed to be next to you. I don't know.
I would hope so. I um w- yeah, yeah. I I'm sorry. I don't
No, I should have. A whole lot has been thrust on you really recently, and that's. You shouldn't be in the middle of all this. But you are, and I want to make sure that you're fine.
I don't think I know what that is. Oh,
I don't really know what that is either. I don't really know if anyone else knows what fine is. I mean, they all talk about it like they know.
yeah. I I you I I don't know. I almost killed Tavis.
I mean, I. When? Why?
After he killed you. I was ready. I was staring him down though. I had the spear ready. At any point I could have I could have, and no one could have stopped me.
I'm not worth killing over.
But you are.
I'll be back. Always am.
It. Even when I found out that I didn't have red blood, and I was scared. I didn't know what to do. You told me that I was normal. I was just like everyone else, and that I shouldn't alienate myself. And sure, everyone else has tried to help and be there and like try and teach me, but you understood. Maybe you didn't fully get it, and as sure as hell don't get it now. But you're the only person that has any kind who could relate, who can relate now. And to see someone that cared for me, to see someone that I care about, just defiled like that.
No, I was already defiled. Even when I had my hat, which I stole like a typical child of sin, I still got looks and glares. People still knew that I was this underneath all the illusions and guises, and they saw through it, and they hated what I am. But you're like them in so many more ways, and you don't need to be me. You don't need to be a carrier of hope or anything like that. You can just be you. And that's all I ever hoped that you could be. Just whatever you wanted.
But but you're not what everyone thinks you are.
And she kind of moves her white hair aside, showing the 2 small horns beneath. I am, though. I think maybe I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not a main player in this story. That's you. I'm not the one who fights the dragon, who swings the sword. I think that's you guys. I'm just the one who pulls the cart. And you know what? That's better than where I was.
I don't want you to feel like that. You're You're a seraphim.
Not a very good one, it seems. Right?
How are you supposed to be good when you don't know how to be it?
I don't know. You see what's working and not working. You look at those around you and try and go off their example.
And I think compared to the only other angel I know, I think you're doing pretty good.
I'm trying. And
I'm trying to.
That's good. Can you just promise that you won't stop trying with me, okay?
I will.
And that you're gonna keep yourself here and around so that at the end of the day, when all of this is done, we can both have tried our best.
I will. I promise.
And if you do that, I promise that I'll stick by you.
I'd like that.
I'd like that too. It's nice having someone that at the very least is kinda like you.
Yeah. It is. I'm not alone.
Thanks for not killing Tavis. I guess... Well, when he's not... I don't know... messing up my body, he's a pretty good doctor, right?
I guess.
Here, maybe we, let's take Shiny out and make sure that she's getting enough exercise. Maybe she likes being up here in the clouds. Dragons and all dragons, they're usually flying up here.
Yeah. Yeah. And Kira,
Yeah.
I do like the horns.
Really?
Yeah.
And she'll just crack a smile and nod. Genuinely happy. One person likes the horns. And maybe that's enough. But as you two continue your time together, is anybody else wanting to do anything? So you're about halfway to Abrello at this point. Maybe a little bit over. Okay, you!
Me go.
You go.
I can't look at that. It's gonna make me laugh. I'd like to find Sonora, please.
You can do that. You could probably find her kind of at the back of the ship, and she's got like a needle jammed into a vein, and like this tube with arcane runes kind of inscribed on it. And then it appears like it's attached also to like a tiny pump that is just pumping blood out of her over the side of the ship.
Oh no, where's it gonna go?
The poor children that's gonna land on.
Like, imagine needing to tell someone that like their father died due to falling acid.
Fucking acid rain, baby.
It's like that one day when like unidentifiable meat fell from the sky.
Look, I know you're not gonna believe me, but here's what happened.
Dad fucking dissolved. No, but this is a
All the orphans now.
at this height, it's going to spread out to such a degree that it won't have any meaningful effect.
There's a bird that flies by.
Oh, a bird?
Just-
Yes. Oh, yeah, that bird is fucked.
Damn. 2 birds, 1 acid.
No.
Oh, hi.
Hey, sorry, I
Oh,
didn't really realize that you were busy.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm trying to do this in smaller amounts. I just, I thought, and I think it's working. My blood, it regenerates faster now, so if I just leak out the bad stuff, it should regenerate.
I mean, sounds pretty straightforward to me. Did Oksana give you that?
No, this is, I had, some, time, and so I went snooping through, and Raymond Shivo found this. It was used for medical procedures for the Wandering Bard, but he said that I could have it, so I hope Oksana gave him the go-ahead. Or Mateo or someone.
Yeah, I'm sure. If they need another one, I'm sure they know how to source that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Thank you for saving my life.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
really all of you, but...
you know, it's part of my job description sometimes.
Right. You're very good at your job.
I try.
Is there something I can help you with? I think I can wrap this
Oh.
up pretty quickly.
Yeah, just
Okay?
finish that up, and I was hoping to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Should I just go now?
Yeah.
Should I just talk?
Sure. That's fine.
Yeah. I. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of time like this in the future.
Okay.
So I thought now might be a reasonably appropriate time to ask. Would you perhaps like to go on a date with me? I got some stuff. We could do arts and crafts together.
Yes.
I know that's not a lot.
No, I'd really like that.
Okay. Yeah, I would like that.
Oh, when? Now?
If you would like. Perhaps while you're finishing, I could go round up some lunch and.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. do we have sleeping quarters, right?
Yes.
Do you want to just well, maybe I'll just come find you.
Okay. I can find you. It's fine. Anywhere.
There's not a lot of place to hide on the ship, so I will see you in a little bit.
I will too.
And he just kind of nods, and I think as he's walking away, he is kind of skipping a bit.
And you would see like Sonora just kind of like giggling as she'd be like swaying a little back and forth.
I have to explode. I have to explode. To find Luca.
Break her heart, Athena, and I will kill you.
Oh, no. I have to find Luca.
You can find him. He's steering the ship, and he's literally just been watching all of this at the other end.
Yes.
Fuck! I don't want to find him anymore. I'm going to ask him a question.
Okay. He's just sitting up there. Hey.
Luca, hey, don't. I just wanted to ask if we had anything simple that I could cook really fast or put together. I figured you would know.
Yeah, well, I got the favorite meal of our old mayor down the hold. It's in a box. Here's the key. And he kind of like reaches into his waistband, like pulls out like this small kind of rusted iron key.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cook the fish, skin side down, till it's golden brown. Put the herbs in it. There are directions in the box.
Okay, right. Why is this in a box?
So Viola would need it. It's fancy.
Oh. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Luca.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go.
Good luck, kid.
Thanks. John, we have to figure out how to do this.
You can see John will nod, and then you can see the eyes light up.
No,
I am a fantastic cook!
I claim to be shut.
It's okay. Sure.
I mean,
we
John
can
would
talk.
be
We can talk in a second.
Quite the wing.
Just a second. Just 1 second. I'm going to die.
You are.
I'm going to die. Okay, I'm going to go do those things now.
Okay. Certainly.
Yeah.
So, are you going and starting to make up the food, like going to like the kitchen and getting things ready?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Viola will stop by and steal food if you're not being careful.
Fucking gremlin.
I feel like Morgan hears the like door to the kitchen creak open, and he just like whips his head around.
Yeah, you see nothing but like a little bit of a dress fly back through the doorway, and you look, and there's already food missing on the table.
Damn it! Okay, I'll just take the smaller portion. It's fine. I don't need it at all.
It's you.
What?
No, not you. The monster.
Monster.
You're a monster!
Oh. Okay. I'm normal. I'm fine.
And eventually, Sonora would walk in. Like a little bit later, you can definitely see like she's touched up her hair, her makeup a bit. Like is
trying to look as presentable as possible. It smells absolutely delicious in here.
Thanks. I tried. I didn't have a lot of experience cooking fish, but
No, it's amazing. And she kind of like looks at the spread. How did you know this is my favorite?
little birdie.
Oh. And you can see like she blushes a bit. Thank you so much. This is really thoughtful.
You're welcome. You look really pretty. I mean, you look very pretty all the time.
You look amazing too. I mean, you look good all the time too, as well. Should we sit down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like that. And then, I tried to get kind of a lot of things that we could do. So we can just kind of find something. I've managed to find a little bit of yarn. I could show you how to finger crochet a bit, if you'd like.
I'd like that. Yeah.
Kind of take all of the stuff over to, I guess, wherever we can eat. If we just have to stand at the table, I don't really care. And I think Morrigan would probably try to set all that stuff down and then come back and lead her by the hand over.
Okay. You can see like she would like immediately like heavily blush as you kind of lead her over, sit her down, and you can see that she just seems to be overwhelmingly happy.
Morgan probably looks like he's going to explode. He's very excited. And he's trying to be normal about it. I don't know if it's working.
Make a spirit check.
Thought you were gonna say that, you dumb bitch. No.
It's not working.
I don't even want to use hero points on that because I think it's funnier.
Yeah. Then both of you are just absolutely wearing hearts on the sleeves.
Yay!
As Sonora would happily kind of pick up what you're teaching her as you two talk and eat, as conversations move back and forth. There'd be a moment where you might hear something above deck, which is probably Lucas shouting to Loomis to like stop as he makes his way over and goes, "Yeah, none of us are going down there right now. Off limits."
Back to the sails then.
Yeah, there you go. And then he's just gonna go back, continue driving the ship. As Sonora would kind of look at you. I've never been on a date before. I feel like should I have prepared something?
No. I mean, it was kind of a. I mean, if circumstances were better, I would have liked to do, a lot more.
But this is so much. In a good way.
That's good.
No one really ever took interest in me and Dorga.
They don't know what they're missing then. But I guess better for me, right?
Yes. And I think Sonora would like reach out to like grab your hand and interlock her fingers in yours.
Yes, Uh-huh. Absolutely. I hold her hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not shaking at all.
Right.
And it is not clammy.
Make a spirit.
I already did.
I really like this. Maybe next time I could plan something.
Yeah. That'd be great. Anytime.
Okay. And you would be okay with doing this again?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Again, anytime. I like hanging out with you and being with you. Those are the same things.
I think you have really pretty eyes.
Oh,
And I would like to hang out more with you two.
okay. Yeah. Can we stay like this for a bit longer?
Oh, okay. I'd really like that. And I think at this point, like, she's just gonna, like, lean on you.
Oh. Excellent. I'll kind of try and exchange my hands so I can wrap one of my arms around her.
Okay.
You know, keep talking
Gotcha.
about whatever.
And as you two talk, she wouldn't move for hours, like long into the night if given the chance. Would Morgan be the same?
Yeah, I mean, later at night we could go up on the deck and look at stars and the shapes of clouds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotcha. Then probably towards sunset, like, you guys make your way up onto the deck, and then very quickly, like, Luca, like, seeing this, moves almost like a cat, very quickly, rustling all of you up and saying, "Food's ready, down below, now. Tavis, move.
All right, Captain.
Move, move, move." And kind of would usher the party down below decks as Sonora and Morgan can watch the sunset and the stars. And kind of at this moment, you would notice, like, Sonora actually, like, start to frown just like a little bit. Morgan.
You okay?
I guess it's just like a little dark. And I can't see your eyes very well. Can I get a closer look?
Yeah. Sure. I'll kind of lean down a bit, I guess. I'm a bit taller than her.
Mm-hmm. And as Snora leans closer, we'll fade to black.
I have to blow up. I'm gonna blow up. I have to throw my computer out the window. Okay.
I'm so proud of you.
Great. Oh, I'm so sweaty.
I'm sweaty.
At this point, we gotta, like, pick up with everyone below deck. It's like this very meager meal that Luke has, like, quickly thrown together. So, Tastes good.
Tastes great, Luca.
Yeah.
Not quite as good at that stash you were hiding away from me, but still delicious.
Luca's just going to slowly turn his head. Did you take any?
Oh, a lady never reveals her secrets.
And I look at Luca. I'm guessing he's talking about the situation I'm staying at. And Lumish just face palms.
There is no rest, and there is no safety. I have survived the destruction of my town now no less than 4 times.
Okay, fine.
That's-
Okay, Jesus Christ. Yes, I took a small portion. I just wanted it to taste. It smelled delicious. I made sure there was enough, more than enough,
Do you know why it smelled delicious?
because it was made with love.
With the best ingredients that I had. I will put you to work paying them off.
Are meals included?
When you finish mopping.
Uh,
think she went on
Okay.
a cruise.
Viola will sit up, grab a mop, and get to work.
No,
Before you-
not that one. And
No,
you can see
no.
Luca-
Please, you can't do that to me.
Luca goes and he kind of takes the mop from you, chucks it out a window, and then produces a toothbrush.
Okay, fine.
When you finish, you get food.
Worth it.
Lewis is gonna
I'll get to work.
feel. It's better than the pills, right?
We don't talk about that.
I mean, we were all there.
I will shiv you. I will shiv you with this toothbrush once I'm done.
Like Lucas said, we've survived worse.
Yeah, good luck with that. Anyway.
Viola will start sharpening the toothbrush.
It's gonna take you longer to get food.
Oh man. Jeez, that's funny.
But is there anything else you guys are doing this night?
Me.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
You first.
I just wanted to, like, you know, while I'm sitting by my bed, just work on a letter for my wife, just talking about my friends and, you know, more of the beginning parts of the adventure. Just writing that.
Okay. Awesome.
While we're all together, did that skunk-looking fella talk to anyone else here, or just me?
Who?
Constantinople or whatever?
Constant. I don't know. Do I know a Constantinople, Colin?
Nope.
Damn.
There is no Constantinople. It's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Because Constantinople got the works.
Huh? Fuck you.
It's a song, dumbass.
I'm not stupid here.
I see you, Colin.
Thank you.
So the skunk fellow.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm just
Constantinople
getting
team?
old or what, but you know, someone showed up a little off his rocker. Kept saying
On
the
the ship.
world's changing, as if everyone in history hasn't said that it's the most important year.
Well, I mean, elaborate.
God, he seemed upset at me for not. I don't know if he wanted me to help him or what, but he got it twisted. And it's just everyone thinks like they're the most important person, and this has never happened before. But
And this is the first time you've seen him?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Am I the only one who saw him?
Is Kira with us?
Kira's with you, yeah.
That doesn't sound like your friend, right?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like them. My friend, I don't think my friend really knows who they are.
No. Huh.
Well, do any of us?
Let's see here. Viola, make a mental check.
Mm.
You're mental.
Do I get any benefit from photographic memory?
No.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, now I roll. Okay, 2.
2. Amadeus Constantine. You've heard the name before, but you're not sure where.
Well, it strikes a bell, but
I mean, I might have just made it up. I don't know if I'm going crazy.
no, it's something. And granted, if I know it, then it probably is someone important.
That's a really funny sentiment.
We could always.
If I know him,
It's
I
probably
mean,
someone
I
you're...
am part of a spy syndicate, so.
Well, I was also gonna make
I
the
thought
joke.
we were just
maybe-
talking about you being rich.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna
Uh.
make the joke. Does your
Morgan's
mother
not there.
probably
He's not
knows
listening.
him? Something along that lines, probably. That's probably where you heard it.
Well, if we could always shoot Shivo a question regarding it. That's the
We
whole
can
point of
always
our
shoot
messenger
Shivo,
bag.
period.
More people should be shooting librarians. Just saying.
God.
They're trying to
I
share
mean-
knowledge with the world.
After all, if random people are appearing and giving you cryptic messages, it's probably best to follow up on that.
I mean, if you say so, but what's he gonna do? Recite poetry? Give me more messages that I'm not gonna, take to heart?
Well, I just care more that someone was on our ship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if no one else saw him, it was probably just a mental thing.
Still.
It's worth following up on. It could be, even if he wasn't here and it was some sort of type of memory phantom. I don't know. Unlikely, but the more we know, the better. Lewis, would you mind writing that? I think Luca would yell at me if I stopped.
I would.
Yeah, I'll get Lewis will put his other letter away and pull out more paper and start working on that
Gotcha.
about Constantinople.
Okay.
Armchair Constantinople. That was his full name.
Tavis, would you please
Astonide.
double check Loomis's spelling? For some odd reason, I lack confidence in his spelling.
Oh, fuck both you. I'm writing this in Elvish now.
Fuck you, Elvish Vizier letter.
Hold up. Do I know
So you can be
Elvish?
dyslexic
I
in
must
Elvish?
be- I do not know
Yeah, go fuck
Elvish.
yourself.
Shiva probably does.
That's why I'm right. Actually, I'm gonna write it in a mix of Elven and Dwarvish because I'm a
That's
bitch.
fucked up.
Absolutely.
I
I
think
could
that
read the
you might just
Dwarvish
said you're having a
bits.
stroke.
Oh, you can read Dwarvish, then never mind. I'm just straight Elvish.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Just asking about hey, our Tavis saw this guy named Constant, God damn it, Asmodeus Constantine.
Asmodeus. Ooh.
I thought it was is whatever the fuck this,
Amadeus.
Amadeus.
whatever the guy's
Wait,
name,
sorry,
Amadeus, armchair.
Armchair Constantinople.
Armchair Constantinople.
And I'll drop it in the messenger bag for a Cooper Borneman.
Fantastic.
You open the bag a second later, and it's just a bomb.
Oh, damn, didn't see this one coming. Hang on, guys. Fuck, what's my dad's name? I'm gonna ship it to him.
The Wings of Meropis Unabomber will have no recompense.
Not the Rings of Meropis Unabomber.
I just wrote an essay about him. I just wrote a short paper about that guy.
The fucking Unabomber?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talked
for my
about this,
radical
I'm pretty sure.
environmentalism class.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
While Viola is like performing indebted servitude, could I do a second meditation check?
The next day you could, sure.
Okay, perfect. I imagine this task might even go into the next day. Who knows how big this kitchen is?
Maybe. It probably will.
I force you all to sleep in the kitchen. Sorry, guys. I need the whole sleeping quarters. I need all of it. Don't worry about it.
So,
Hey.
not that night, but
Hey. What's that for?
You need to calm down.
I wasn't implying anything. You're the one who took it there.
Oh, that is still my favorite one so far.
need God.
I found her.
Damn.
And her name is Sonora.
But yes, if probably early next morning you could begin to try and meditate again. What are you attempting to focus on? What knowledge are you bringing to the forefront?
Well, yes. Okay, focusing on that primordial nature that Oksana said. All things that exist in this cosmic stack, aside from that which has been twisted, exists within the song.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of it. It has a role that it plays. In that way, as I listen to the world around me, even the air itself has its own song. But behind that, at its foundation, at its core, there should lie a beat, a rhythm that is common throughout all of them. That is what I want to focus in on.
Gotcha. Then make a spirit check at benefit 1.
Yay! So 4 successes.
I'll give you a reroll. See if you can make it 5.
Does anyone want to donate a hero point with me?
Well, if I donate one, it'll just be another full reroll.
Well, yeah. That's what I was seeing. If anyone else.
I did have a
You
question,
know what?
Colin.
Just take 2. Just take 2 for me on the house.
Oh, lovely.
It's on the mouse.
When we confronted Tavis for his brain eating thing, would that have given us hero points as a major disagreement that we resolved?
I'd say it would.
Let's go. Then
Here,
I will
take her-
I'll put another 2 of mine into this.
And
Go
then
for
you can
4.
have one from me.
Yay.
So, yeah.
Holy shit.
Ooh, let's go. So that is
Yo.
7 successes.
7 successes. Okay.
Friendship.
Then, as you sit and meditate and focus, you are focusing on the thing that runs through the world, the beat, that consistent drumming. And you start to pick up on it, constantly switching meter and time, but yet always there, this beautiful flowing thing. And you start to piece together just how unified this world is, how everything is truly connected. It's in a way that you really hadn't considered before. And not only that, but the world and the beat itself has different moments, on beat, off beat, on beat, off beat, times of expression and times of omission. And as you kind of listen and shift and move, you find something that can help you stay on track. Something that you can move to, and you get to thinking, man, if I just had listened to the beat, if I knew this was here, even while I was like scrubbing the floor, I might have been more effective. I might have not missed a single speck of dust, dirt, or grime. Because I'm moving with the world, not against it or in opposition or out of time, but perfectly on beat. And as you start to internalize this, the song, at least a small part of it, becomes unmasked to you. And you gain access to the beat. As an action, you're using your background action, all your movement, you can begin to channel the beat of the perfect song. On even numbered rounds, all your damage rolls gain an additional shear equal to half your power score, rounded up. On odd numbered rounds, after you make a damage roll, a target creature regains stamina points equal to half the damage you dealt. And you may use this power once per session in combat. As you now have a part that you can truly use to its fullest. So now your rounds are either on beat or off beat. They each have their pros and cons. But you figured it out.
Woo!
And that would probably be at about 9 a.m. the following day. I now must ask, what are the rest of you doing as you're waking up? And you know that you'll probably be in Abrello in about 2 or 3 hours.
Dang. Well,
I'm not doing much.
I have a question for John, actually.
Okay.
Johnny, do you think if you go poof again, will Hempel stay with you?
You can see that John kind of shakes his head.
Like, no?
Yeah, like, no.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
John will nod. But is there anything else?
Known would probably spend again, just staying by Kira, but at the top, making sure that Shiny gets her air and they get to enjoy the sky.
Gotcha. And Shiny seems very happy up here.
Nice.
Oh, Loomis is hanging on the deck with Crow too. Let him get flap his wings and everything.
Mm-hmm. And Crow would be flying around and flapping and generally having a good time.
Yay.
If we all have a moment together, what exactly is our plan here? Are we just gonna waltz in like we own the place, or a teamer's been comatose, so I can't really ask him. So,
I mean, I think the best plan is definitely not to go in there guns blazing. It's kind of poke around and see what's happening. It's going to be hard. We are a bigger group. But, I mean, I think we try to get around and, get a view on the town, see what's happening. If it's a war going on there or if it's military occupation, we'll be able to tell, and maybe we kind of just play it by that. If it's, an occupied town, I think the best course of action is maybe to try to figure out where Teamer's people are and make sure they're safe.
And
yeah,
sure.
what say you? How do you want us to approach your birth giver?
Well, I'm sure if I show up, I could get an audience with her, get more information from there.
Will it be safe for you? For us? Do you want to go alone? That's probably not a great idea. We would probably send people with you. Maybe not Teamer. I'm not sure.
No, we should keep Teamer more or less hidden. His 7-foot frame.
Yeah, I mean, his family's all got to be pretty big, right? So he'd stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
And if they are specifically targeting his family, then I'm sure they would recognize him.
Might have to play a little bit of offense. Just in that perhaps her not knowing that you're associated with him immediately might lead to some more answers.
Don't worry. I played the perfect daughter my whole life. I am sure I could fall back into that role once more.
Will you be okay with that? I know you can do it, but will you be okay?
It's necessary. It'll be fine.
Show for the theater.
We'll be here.
Exactly. It's all just one big performance. All of it has been.
I wish I was that strong and able to do that.
Sometimes knowing when to relax is necessary. I imagine feeling like everything is an act can be tiring.
Worse too, I might have an idea for the people we do some with you.
Yeah? Do tell.
Well, obviously, Morgan and Teamer are probably off the table.
What? Why me?
Because I doubt.
Because I'm an orc?
No. More or less, you're more. You weren't a farmer, but like
I
not
don't play nice?
noble. Yeah, that too. But I mean,
Yes.
we want to, keep that perfect daughter image. Me as a bodyguard, Cooper as the doctor.
Cooper?
Cooper is back
Tavis.
at
Tavis, god damn it.
he's
Please,
still writing
just
a novel
stab
right
me.
now.
Working on the primordial.
Yeah.
Hi.
I guess that's not the worst call. I mean, if I went, I'd at least be able to
Oh, you could be the
get a
guide.
read on her intention.
Yeah, you could guide.
I've been known to pass as a guide. And I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a door we need to unlock.
Very true.
I mean, the rest of Tima's family is in jail. That might be where you are needed.
Yeah. We'll probably have to
Does-
find out more about their imprisonment before that, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Does your
I
I
mean-
mean, who could your mother be working with to take over a town? Like, did she have any like
Connections?
personal guard that she had?
Yeah, is she particularly royal? Or is it just
Like did she have her own
Good
personal
standing.
military?
and if you don't know,
money
it's
would buy you really
I mean-
whatever armor you want.
All I know is that I am the daughter of some nobleman of some variety. That was her inn. However, that fell short. I guess taking over Abrello is her new inn. But I don't know
And-
who she's working with.
sorry if this is a difficult question. Where was she before Abrello? Do you know where she was staying?
Yes, in our estate near Clover.
Ooh.
So she's traveled quite far.
And then, GM, if you go to the big map, could you kind of ping the general area where Abrello is?
Mhm.
Okay, so it's a little north.
Holy shit, we're far.
And I imagine the estate was like right here, right?
I would have been in the middle of Clover and Carrot Ortis.
Yes,
Okay. Clover
we're
and
all the way up here.
carrots.
As far as the book.
Yeah, and in 2 days travel, we've covered quite a lot of distance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious what
Fast boats.
business she had.
I mean, it has to be to do with the join of the ring and Teamer's family.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Maybe to sell the
I just-
knowledge that is theirs somehow. Teamer's family wasn't cooperating. Or just to even get that knowledge.
I think it might
She
have more to
wasn't
do with
part
the
of a
joint of the ring.
She wasn't part of a spy network like you are, though, right? I guess money can buy a lot of information, but
Well,
Maybe
Here-
they just need new builders.
here's a thought. Maybe you said that your mother wants an inn with, the rich and powerful. Yes?
Yes, status is her obsession.
And who's to say that she's not just Fia, but with a different face.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. There's
I
a bunch of those beasts out there, Shivo said, so I mean, it's entirely likely we'll come across another one.
I meant more so. Who was it that Fia was working for? Some witch lady who
Lillian?
was part of. Yeah,
Oh, one of her, just another one of people that she has employed. Yeah,
they have. I mean, enough money to found the Vulture Club, and who knows how many cities? Who's to say that
across the
they
ring.
don't have other ventures?
Sure, but I would think that any of those people in those ventures have probably signed the covenant, just as a precaution.
Mhm.
If that's the
Colin,
case.
Mm-hmm.
do we? So the message said there was a governmental change.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know if it was a governmental change in the sense of, a new town mayor kind of governmental change, or governmental change as in this town has been captured by like another nation?
Oh yeah, do I know about like local politics? That anything I would know?
Um, I mean, you would know about local politics. What government change means?
Okay.
So, also, not all of them would have signed the covenant, right? We know that the Vulture Club exists in, you know, all over Zell at least. Um, and these blessings were only happening in Dorga, right?
I
So if
guess
everyone
so.
had signed the covenant, then more people would be going nether crazy.
Yeah, but there's more books.
There is that, and just the fact that the ritual, or at least rituals, were taking place across Zell. If mm, if they didn't sign the covenant, then I guess that would be a little better for us, but I don't think it's out of the question,
I I
especially
agree.
for higher
There's
ups at
definitely a
least.
chance. But either way, even if we don't sense anything off of them, I wouldn't be surprised if they have the same people paying their paychecks.
Fia, Fia was I don't know. Would Aether Soul be the correct word?
Nether soul.
Yeah, she was noticeably like.
Mm-hmm.
Did they all become noticeably Nether Souls? Because she seemed a lot more, at least a little bit more in control. So I wonder if perhaps being an Aether Soul before signing makes it easier for you to handle,
Perhaps. Or maybe they
if that makes
just
sense.
needed her to keep more of her faculties.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
Yeah,
also
that
true.
makes.
I just wonder how they control that, I suppose.
No, that's a good
Because I mean, if
question,
the
though.
only thing they're doing is signing, then there's not that big of a distinction there. So there is probably something else. Maybe which version is signed, perhaps? Maybe there's some for like the average
Mm,
person.
well, from what we've seen, Fia has deteriorated since leaving Dorga and,
Mm-hmm.
no longer aligning herself um with the Titans. So
Mm.
I do think it's more of they get to choose.
Yeah, you can take a hero point.
They get their hands back onto her, they could just boop.
They can't control her at least. She
Yeah.
was still able to choose no, but her impulses are now running a little bit more rampant.
Mm.
So is the plan to try to go straight for your mom, or get a feel for the town first before we make a decision?
Do we even
Probably
have a place to land the ship?
Yeah, the
Hmm.
ground.
Outside town.
The... Okay, well, maybe Teamer can assist in making the landing bearable.
We're
I
not
know that the ship
crashing.
has.
Yeah, I know we're not crashing, but usually there's like, somewhere to land that
Yeah,
is
I
flat.
Oh,
And
okay.
acceleration
Gotcha.
doesn't just like kill you.
I
Or
mean,
deceleration.
I imagine it's like field like. Colin, this ship was decked out with wards and protections and the like.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that is like illusion enchantment, something that
Is
can
there a
visually
code name?
hide the ship? Yeah, that kind of thing.
No, nothing like
Okay.
that. They're mainly anti-scry, anti-detection, things of that
Okay.
sort. Like every space here is meant to make it so people cannot track you.
Gotcha. Okay.
I check out. You were gonna say something?
Oh, I was just thinking it might be best to land the ship, out of sight from the town, just a little ways away, and then just walk the rest of the distance.
Yeah.
Why do I have to land the ship?
Do you want to just
Oh,
drop us off?
Yeah.
that
Okay.
makes most sense.
As long as you're cool with that.
I am.
Cool.
Thanks, Captain.
Yeah.
Can I check the messenger bag?
No response yet.
Cool.
I don't know if I should be worried.
Mm.
What are you looking for? Did you send something?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Morgan
we
was
weren't
not
there.
there for
We're
that
asking
conversation.
about we're just asking about a guy Tavisol.
You saw a guy?
Yeah, Tavisol guy.
Yeah.
When?
There.
Just a guy?
Yeah,
I
he's on
mean,
the ship. So we were kind of worried, so we asked Shivo about it.
it's a little weird.
I'll
Yeah.
give Morgan a full recap of what we talked about.
How many of you have... Okay, does anybody else have another guy? Anyone?
John.
Not to my knowledge.
John, I know. I think I know if there was another one.
Yes, I do exist within this bird.
You do exist.
Yeah. See.
So who? Yeah, Amadeus Constant. That's not a name I know, right?
No.
Cool.
Viola
I
will
figured.
raise her hand, though.
Fucking rich people.
Okay.
Did have this stuffed bear named Lady Juniper, though.
Not
Until my
that
mother
person.
took her away. I mean,
That's
you
Oh.
asked.
really
That-
sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry for laughing.
Kira's with us, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Your friend hasn't given you any trouble, right? Recently?
I'm handling them. It's fine.
Okay. You'll tell us if you need anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lots of promising threads. Or at least interesting ones.
We're pretty much at Abrello now. Do you want me to take you down somewhere just beyond the city? I don't know if we can call it a city, but
Can we see Borello from up here?
if I take us low enough, yeah.
Nah, let's just land outside town.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Well, actually, if Luca could fly us over the town, I could try and memorize the layout of the buildings, the routes. Make it easier if we need to leave quickly. I know it helped last time.
Yeah,
don't
but
wanna
like
be-
imagine
I
if you
don't-
lived in that town and a giant ship just kind of descended over it.
I don't want to be seen.
Well,
I want to have
I
the
mean,
element of surprise.
I'm pretty sure, regardless, like if we land outside of town, people are going to see a ship landing outside of town and then flying back up, right, Colin?
That's less conspicuous than
Drive
hovering
by.
over a town as though inspecting
Well, like I should be able to get a pretty good view of it all as we're landing, right? Like just outside of town, I imagine.
Luca's
I'm with
taking you
Morgan
down,
on
like, in a place where ideally the town wouldn't see you land.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Never mind.
Mhm.
That's fine. In my
We
mind,
can get
I
a map.
imagined that we were going to be spotted regardless.
No, I mean, like, you can be far enough away where Abrello's not going to spot you at all.
Mhm.
Like, if you want to be dropped off 50 miles away, like, you can do so. Like, be my guest.
Mm.
Yeah, let's just play it safe. And I don't know. When we need to leave, I can send John, or I guess Crow can be sent up to call Luca down. Or something.
Wait, so am I flying over this thing, or?
No,
Nah,
no,
okay.
we're going just your plan where we aren't seen would be best.
All right. And I think then Luca would begin to maybe turn back a little bit, trying to head for a spot where he would know that all of you would remain unseen as you descend. And as he kind of takes you below the cloud line, it is starting to get colder. And you would even begin to see Tavis snowflakes descending. Just this light snowfall has begun to occur. And as you continue to drift down, Luca will set you in kind of this small grove of trees just outside of them, really, as you throw ropes over the edge, as I'm assuming all of you plus Teamer, Kira, and Sonora will be going.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Who's first, baby?
Gotcha.
As long as those people all want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Teamer probably doesn't want to go.
No, fuck him. He's not even here.
Teamer will go.
I pick,
doesn't
pick
get a
up Teamer and we
choice.
go.
Sorry, Teamer, your choice is gone.
We're going to save your family, soldier. Let's get a move on.
I mean, it's not like Teamer has said anything besides I want to eat seeds for some reason.
Yeah, it's really
What a-
weird.
Why?
Oh my god, where is it? Where is it?
Why is Teamer just wanting to eat sunflower seeds on this trip? Why?
He's been pecking on bird seed this whole these 2 days. It's really weird.
Yeah, should we tell him?
Oh my god, what? Oh, he's the bitch of democracy. That's right.
The bitch of democracy. But yeah, Teamer puts his seed bag down and he'll follow you guys.
It's canon. I don't
He
know
just
why
walks
he
off
chooses.
the edge of the ship.
I don't know why he misses sessions. He gets forced to eat seeds. God.
It do be a canon event.
It do be a canon event. Then all of you have hopped off at this point, and there are a few kind of dirt roads that lead out of like the main town to different mining sites that litter the area. Are you guys trying to follow one until you hit Abrello itself?
Yeah, I would like to see if we could get on. Maybe like there's like a hilltop with trees because I have binoculars, chat.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do that.
Fuck yeah.
Then,
We're going on a scouting mission, champ.
and there are like
So excited.
there are definitely like hills and like rocky plateaus around Abrello where like Abrello is almost nestled between two like minor like hilly mountainous ranges. And as you get on top of them, you look down at this small, quiet, really sleepy town if you had to describe it in a word. But as the snow begins to fall, Loomis, you take out your binoculars and you start looking around. your soldier's eyes pick up on a few things. People aren't staying out for very long. There is still some debris in the streets. Some of the buildings have an arrow or two stuck in them. There was some action here at some point, but mostly it seems cleaned up, except for one house that you fall upon, and something tightens in your stomach as you look at this house. Because here's the thing, Loomis. It has this perfectly circular hole bored through, as if this 10-ton cylindrical pillar of stone was just pressed through the house and perfectly sheared through all the wood and glass and material. It's still standing, but like 80% of the house has just been consumed in like this perfect hole. Otherwise, town guard and a few fetusaries, soldiers of Zell who were taken as children, trained in Havel, and are kind of like devout, loyal shock troops, the backbone of the Zell military, and who are just making their way around. The flag of Zell is flying, so you think that this is still considered a town of Zell. It's just leadership that has changed. And as you're looking around with those binoculars of yours, you see it. Rather, you see them. Because you focus on a group making their way through some of the rubble. Probably about 3 to 4 people dressed in fine clothing, fit for stations of office. And in the middle of them pointing, woman with red hair, beautifully tied in a modern style, flowing red dress, who looks almost like kind of an older version of Viola. And she seems to just be pointing with gloved hands, all about giving orders, directing people.
Resources for a mining town, just put that together.
You can take a hero point.
What did he say?
Resources for wanting resources from the mining town, big mining hub, and that's great resources to sell.
Yeah, for sure.
I just connected the dots there.
What info are you telling us?
Oh,
Just everything?
Of it. Yeah, I'm just relaying, like, just naturally, as a spotter would.
About the people that are milling about, or at least the people that are still in the streets. Are there orcs at all?
There are, yeah.
Okay, cool. There's like a normal spread of people.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Soldiers trained by birth, practically.
Yeah.
Basically, all they know is fighting. They're definitely a tougher group. I wouldn't want to get into a tangle if we didn't have to. But they definitely can spot. They'll definitely be able to spot a group like us as trouble.
Especially.
Who said we were gonna cause any trouble?
I know Big Man technically isn't here, but the house that has the hole bored in it, that's not like identifiable to Teamer as like his house, right?
No. Teamer, looking at it, it's like this random civilian's house. Like, it's not connected to the family in any way, and from what he can remember, it was the house of a tailor when he was last here and working.
Does the board out hole, do the materials that used to be there, are they still there, or does it look like it just was like voided out of existence.
It looks like it was voided. Like, just everything in this particular range evaporated.
That's more concerning.
Do you think
Yeah,
the surgeon's been here?
No, no. No, there's no way. If I had to say, if part of the builder's talent is, molding and creation, maybe one has the ability to just simply delete what's already there.
Ex
But
nihilo
that's
but
just-
backwards.
Yeah,
Yes?
it's not much of a build.
Yeah, true. But I mean, sometimes you have to break things
mean-
down to build them back up again.
It's a
We're dealing with
desperate
things
boy.
that exacerbate emotion. I mean, who's to say that it doesn't mess with you in other ways? Not to
Hmm.
assume that Timur's family is afflicted. But
But it could be many other things, though. That's just my guess.
So, what was it said about? Did Timur say what happened to his sister? Was that told to us?
it's in the note.
Mm-hmm.
It says. I'm scrolling up.
'Cause they said they.
It said she was burned at the stake.
Raisha was burned at the stake. Other Vitales jailed. Violence has ceased.
So would I see where a burning of a stake would have happened?
As you look towards kind of like the town center, there does seem to be a spot where there is ash and soot. There's not like a stake there, anything left. Like, you have arrived late here.
Yeah.
Like, this is
course.
a potential track that could have been potentially gotten to earlier if you had gone to a different town.
Yeah. And then another thing, do I see more of an occupied presence for like a jail of like where the soldiers are?
No, not really.
Do the soldiers seem on edge?
No.
Okay.
They seem... I mean, like, there's definitely... Fetusaries aren't common in towns like this, but
Yeah.
they don't think that there's going to be like any fighting soon. Like, they have their weapons and things, but they're not concerned
They're
about getting
just kinda
jumped. Yeah,
chilling.
This is odd for them. They're
As-
not they're not regular town guard.
correct.
They are meant to be fighting on the front lines, pushing people back.
Yeah, this is like if there was like riots and shit, and then all of a sudden, guess what? We just sent
So
in
it's
Marines.
just like Pathologic 2 when.
I blow out my brains. Yes.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
everything is pathologic too.
Everything is pathologic true if Athena tries hard enough.
See, you get it.
Who is normally in charge of this unit?
Theta series?
Normally.
Mm-hmm.
they have?
Generals of Zell.
Yeah.
Just generals of Zell are typically in. Okay.
Yeah, this is a military unit.
Are
Yeah.
these people that you would have worked with, or I don't actually know how the Zell military works.
So the Zell military, I mean, I was a captain of a small squad, right?
Mm-hmm. But you weren't
That's where I
a
was kinda
Fetusary.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. But I mean, I was a part of a way smaller group than what these people were. But like, these people are way out of my league talent-wise.
But it's rare to see them.
Yes, no, this, like I said, this is odd for them. They are supposed to be, fighting in wars and winning, not pulling guard duty.
Does your mother have that kind of influence?
Not that I knew of. Colin, that's true, right? Like, this is beyond what I thought my mother had influence for.
Yeah, like, you would usually need to be someone of very high note in the nobility, or someone with a lot of power and influence to actually get any kind of command of the Fetusaries. They are the elite of the elite. Now, they're not in short supply in Zell by any means. Like, they make up like the backbone of the military.
Yeah.
But when the Fetusaries are deployed, they usually come in force, and are ready to fight, and they're not
Trained
just
to
sent
murder.
around for any reason. Like if you're sending the fetusaries somewhere, you're expecting the fetusaries to do work and not just to be some random presence. They have a reputation to uphold. So if they're sent somewhere, they're seeing action for a purpose.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, is it possible that somebody somewhere is, really high up in the military and is pretending to be for the Zell that we know? And isn't it is actually for the Unifier?
Well, I mean, wasn't if I recall, it said that the Herald was spreading word that Zell was becoming a high god, right?
Correct. Spreading the doctrine of the
Right.
unifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
So
imagine he
this
has
is
that kind of command.
this is definitely spread. Yeah. All right. This is
Oh, you don't. No, there's no way. I pray not.
What?
No way, what?
I swear to God, if my father's the Herald, I'm going to be pissed.
okay.
I think you would know that.
Do
I
you
don't
think I
know.
knew?
Yeah, I was about to say. I
Oh,
don't
you
think
Yeah.
had
I would know
zero
who
fucking
that
clue.
was.
Viola's met the father.
No, I have not.
What do you mean you haven't
Yeah,
met your
What are you
father?
talking about?
I don't know.
I didn't even meet my dad. What are you
Sorry.
talking about?
I'm not talking you about. I'm
Everyone-
talking about Viola, but apparently
Yeah,
Viola
I know.
hasn't either. Yeah.
Raise your hand if you know who your dad is.
I raised
No
my
one
hand.
lifts their hand.
Well, actually, I
fuck.
guess I don't really know him.
I mean, I've seen
guess I
my
have a
father's
face.
face. I'll raise my hand.
Is that enough?
Is that just one person? No, two. Teamer.
Okay, I think even
I'm assuming.
regardless of the status of your father, I think that I feel like your mother is probably not the safest person for us to talk to.
Don't.
I mean, maybe if we got closer and you could listen in, and I mean, you'd know if she sounded wrong, right? Or we
Yes,
can
I could do that.
scrounge around. Maybe there's, I don't know, somewhere. You can always pick up gossip somewhere. Will they give it out to strangers? I don't know.
Wait, who's running it?
You kind of turn, Loomis, as you're listening to this conversation. You like put up the binoculars, and you can see that there appear to be some individuals. You can see a human, kind of a gnome, and probably like a dragonborn, given the features. They are on the smaller side, all of them, none above like 5'6". They have a tool belt, each of them with honestly like caving materials. And like they're wearing uniform and they seem to be talking. The human is to Viola's mother. And like they seem to like be locked in to a conversation now.
Oh. Just people of
Cavers
cavers. Oh shit.
in uniform.
Do I hear anything coming from this town that's unusual?
You're far enough away where you couldn't really get anything.
Okay. But maybe when we get closer. We know that Teamer was in a cave when he had his accident. Could they be trying to find that exact location where the joint is?
I wouldn't fucking doubt
Probably.
it.
Timur would speak up. Like, he
But-
knows the location. It's a cave called Crolando Cave. And that's where the accident happened. It was shut down because it was a mine. It was thought to be too dangerous after the collapse and everything that happened. It's probably about a mile outside of Abrello.
And
Was,
does that
was
correlate
there
where
a
they were?
cave?
Here you go, Athena.
I was just wondering if there may have been something closer into town that they would be looking for. Just where that rubble all is, or I don't know, I guess we're far out of Gortal, so maybe there's not a cave system directly under here. But
I mean, I think the cave systems span the entirety of Zell, right?
No.
Oh
it's
no,
the Gortal
just
region.
just
How
the
are they-
Gortal region.
How are they acting in this conversation? Are they looking panicked, like something, like a cave collapsed outside of town, and that's why they're trying to get her attention?
No, you can see the Dragonborn has pulled out a map of some sort and seems to be pointing. Maybe they found something, or like they're updating her on activities.
And then my second question was, with where Timur described the cave he had his accident in, were they running from that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like in the general in that direction. Like they were taking roads and stuff, but they weren't coming from like the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Look,
What was Timur's position in the town? Were they just civilians, or?
Timur was part of the ruling family.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then.
I mean, the plan I'm sort of thinking here is do what we can to get Timur's family out, and then see what we can do about the getting over to the mine.
Yeah, that should be the first move.
if we get them out first, then they're going to probably be on much higher alert.
Yeah, but I'm, worried about them having people and they burned one at the stake.
Yeah, and if they
I'd
see
rather
that we've
not wait.
infiltrated the caves, then they might increase in security for the prison. So, and chances are Timur's family probably knows a lot about the situation themselves.
I suppose. I guess we'll have to find out where they are.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's safe for any of us to. I don't think we should talk to your mother. I think we should try to avoid this. For now.
Well, we can always leave it as an ace in the hole as needed, I suppose. I really held out hope that they were wrong. But I suppose she didn't change. No.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys ready to go exploring?
Yeah, we should see some sights. And maybe get some stuff to cover you and Timur up with.
Viola, your mother's never seen you with that mask, right?
Oh, she knows this mask.
Okay, cool.
I'll have to disguise myself if
If we can
I
at least
want
get
to
you a
wander around
veil,
town.
that would be enough. For at least quick passes.
Do can Luma see anything that's like a clothing line or something of that sort, where potentially it could just
Or a fucking
yank some?
store.
Yeah, there are stores around.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah,
fucking steal.
if someone, I don't know, just a little swipey swipe.
Do you have money? Because I'm broke.
I should have money.
Okay.
Does Viola have money? 80 gold.
Okay, good.
Regardless of
What?
if you have money, you shouldn't be the person going into the store.
Oh no,
It's
very
fine. We
true.
will.
Someone else will need to do that for me.
Yeah.
Shit, I should probably tuck my hat and my coat away.
Yeah, let's be careful here. We're gonna have to. It's probably going to be hard to pretend like we don't know anything, but world's a stage.
Loomis is in uniform, correct, or is he in
Uh,
civilian clothes?
I was gonna. Well, I am in my. I was gonna take off my hat and my coat at least.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, that should
I
be
can-
enough, I think.
I can go in and get him a different pair of pants too, if necessary.
Okay.
If I'm already going in to get you something.
Yeah.
Teamer might be a lot harder though. He's big
I
and
don't.
green.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it would even be safe for Teamer to go in the town at all, even with a disguise, but I don't suppose he would be willing to just hang back.
As long, I mean, as long as we don't use his name, I think we're fine.
Rumit? How about that for a name? Rumit?
I was just gonna say Tim.
I like Tim better.
Dang.
Or like
Joe.
is there like a what are some common names of this region, Colin?
I mean, they're a series of like Quintus.
Where's the John?
I mean, Quintus. Quintus is like the John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Quintus.
Quintus it is.
Quintus.
I did have a question about the weather. Is it normal for it to be cold and snowing in this region at this time of year?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So from where she is in like relation to how the town is spread out and stuff, if we were to approach just going straight forward from where we are, how much space would we have between us and her?
A few hundred feet.
Like-
I mean, and she seems to be leaving the town center itself. Like, do you want to like grab the binoculars and like take a look and try and plan a route?
Yeah, I just want to see if, like, if we can get to a little less residential area, of town, but kind of steer clear of where she's going.
Yeah. She seems to be heading more northward away from, actually, probably eastward away from you guys, as the other kind of cavers are seemingly heading back out of town. So you should be able to have a pretty wide berth away from her.
Which
But-
way out of
but-
town are they heading?
They're heading now to the west, and as you kind of like use
Okay.
binoculars and get a closer look at them, you recognize some of the uniform, the insignia, and the kit.
Oh,
As you kind of take in this sharp intake of breath, as you behold 3 cavers from Savona and Savona, the company that you used to work for, Morgan.
is my boy there?
Yeah.
Fuck!
And that's where we end the session for today.
Yay!
Who's your boy, Athena? Who's your boy?
Yay!
Who's
My
your
friend.
boy?
My boy.
Dang. Are they gonna be friendly or are they trauma?
Well,
No, I think we're Cool.
even if you're friendly, they're still maybe working for the other side.
Well,
a
yes,
little bit.
I would think based on that they probably are, but like we're not like enemies or anything. They might be like a little peeved, but or maybe a lot peeved. I don't know. The
Do
book
you leave
kind
for
of
death in
the
a
book works
cave?
in mysterious ways. Huh? No. 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 That was solo. My
Alright,
expeditions were
Morgan,
solo.
who'd you kill?
Unless you count John.
Hmm.
But I think he was more a prisoner. He
A
had no say in the
prisoner?
matter. I
Dang.
mean, yeah. My mama was like, take care of my son, and he was like, okay. My friend! My friend! Yay!
Y'all
Oh,
just
I'm
keep
so
the weirdest
excited.
company.
You don't even know him yet.
Still can be true.
He's just a guy.
I've seen just a guy. I'm just a guy. Nah, he's probably not a guy.
I'm just a girl in the world.
We can't do.
Also,
Man,
Brandon, who
I
was the last person who
swear.
said, I'm just a guy?
Huh?
I'm
Who
just
was
a
the last person to
girl.
say, I'm just a guy? Because whoever they were was probably just a guy.
Yeah, dude, they were such a guy. Mother had no importance.
I swear to God, if I'm the daughter of the Herald, I'm gonna do
Hey, you know what's gonna be
things.
even funnier?
When I'm not, and I'm the daughter of something so much worse.
Yeah.
Hey,
Congratulations,
speaking of
it's Zelona again.
Zelona Part Two.
Oh,
It wasn't. It wasn't a
explain to me!
dad. It wasn't a dad.
But also, speaking of parents, who do you guys think None's parentals are?
The
Or I guess
12.
parent singular.
Yeah, that's what I was. If I had to guess, for like
Well,
a seraphim, I mean, those ones. Do we know what needs to happen to create those ones?
A lot. They're the highest
Mhm.
order.
Yeah, I feel like it'd probably be relegated to like high gods and like
Well, I know
maybe
that.
titans. They could probably do it if they tried hard enough.
None doesn't seem Titan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying
Well,
like power scale.
Oh,
I
They have to be big
know
guys.
But
when None's power was unleashed. Like, so first, when Tavis was channeling the full force of the 12 and the green wall of flames and stuff like that, Viola heard, like, just music that was just transcendent. And when that awakened something in Known, she heard something that was, like, similarly beautiful, but, like, definitely distinct, but still, like, in that same kind of, like, transcendent, beautiful, like, nature. Right, Colin?
Sorry, what were you saying?
I mean,
Basically,
Busy smoking crack.
basically, super beautiful music from Tavis when the 12th was, like, doing his thing. And then when Known was doing their thing, similar music, but it was distinct.
I'm out of French fries.
Yeah.
did the fire explode from Tav?
It was more, I think, the pact
I-
between everyone, right?
Well, it was like the green stuff that launched everybody
Yeah,
out of town.
I thought
Correct.
it centered
Yeah.
from a certain place.
Yep, centered from Tav.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I could see that. I think if I don't have anything to back this, I just think it would be cool. From our girl, from Ishin, I think that'd be cool. Who's like a ward of the 12th. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything that backs that up. I just like them.
I just think they're cool.
I
Or,
just
I
think
mean-
it's neat.
You and your
If-
funny little guys.
Even if it wasn't like a high god, I feel like the desire of something or something that is so big in scope, the wish that created known, it could just be more abstract than that. And the 12th is just like, I'll help push this along.
Um, Colin,
Mm-hmm.
did we get a level up?
No.
No.
Damn, I had to ask.
Marcus Taylor of Grimcove.
I just have to ask, you know.
I respect the effort.
date with my wife.
Mhm.
With the wife.
My
Fade to black.
wife.
I couldn't
My
hear half
wife.
of it over Yusra going, yeah.
I feel so seen.
Ascended Garden could never.
This is.
I've
technically-
seen what their
this is
dates look
technically
like.
True.
Oh my god, Ascendant Garden would have thrown Sonora under the bus and said goodbye.
No, I don't want to think about it. It's heartbreaking.
Good luck.
I mean, they would be dead already.
I mean, yeah.
And they would have just pushed off getting her blood.
Ataxia would have killed them.
No, that is actually what would happen. They would be like,
Oh, yeah, no.
God, no, Sonora would literally be like, it's okay, I'm just a little
And they're like,
dizzy."
okay.
And they would have been like, oh, well, if she says she's okay, then she knows better than we do about her condition. Surely she's fine. And then they come back and she's a puddle of gore.
That's kind of too much. They wouldn't even know she had the condition.
Oh
They would have
my
known.
God.
No,
People just say we can water down the blood.
No, yeah, see, here's the thing. The Ascending Garden's horror is they would have fully understood the condition at, like, a deep, deep level. Like, they would have figured out everything about it, and then they still would have left and come back. Sonora would have been Goop, and they would have been like, Colin!
How could this happen?
Why did you pass time by so quickly?
Surprised Pikachu.
Bro, literally, the last session for Ascending Garden, they were shooting one of their friends out of the air, and then I was like, oh, if you catch them
Dude.
as she's falling at, like, Mach 1, you will probably take some damage because you're all physically toast. And-
Yeah, that like
They wasted
that force
a
has to
level
go
up.
somewhere.
Yeah,
God.
I was like, okay, guys, like, literally...
No, you don't get it. I catch them.
Yeah, I was like, okay, but she's literally got into, like, a 700-foot peregrine falcon dive.
Yeah.
I
What
would
did
catch the bullet.
what did Dalton study?
History?
History.
History.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, I don't.
God, I'm so happy.
I
I
was
didn't have
just
to answer
wondering
those
what kind of
questions to
science
get
they
my
would have
cure.
taken. It's just really funny to think
No, they-
that catching someone would be like Minecraft water.
Yeah, I was like,
Dude, how does
Like,
it
you're
ever
gonna
get
absorb
shot?
that
Just
shock.
catch the bullet.
And so,
Your shins are gonna break.
Cooper, how do you think they handled this problem?
Yeah.
I think they said we'll be fine and just fucking went for it.
Nope.
No, they.
They let her hit the ground and die.
Yep.
No!
Yes.
Wait,
Really?
yes,
what was this?
Yes. Yes. Fucking yes. Damn it.
When was this?
Last session!
Why?
Last session?
What?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So you want it? These people. These people.
Okay, the idea of
Colin
Oh,
told me
shit,
I
we
didn't
didn't
have to
think
watch
about that.
anymore. What happened?
I need to know. What powers do these people have? Just roughly,
Bad ones.
what can
No,
they
I'm
do?
kidding.
Because I need to see if I could think of just a solution.
Well,
you
it's
don't wanna
less
know.
about the powers
I don't
that they
wanna
have
know.
and more that
They don't use
they're
them.
all like
Yeah.
two of them spec only into one stat, and
Oh.
then they don't really have an even like party spread. Like they don't have a specific like tank. I feel like a lot of them, 3 of them are ranged. well, I guess not really.
Like
Two. They're half and half, like, but they don't have. I feel like they just don't have something.
I think launching somebody into the air in the first place is a bad idea if you don't have a way to resolve this.
Well,
issue.
Oh no. So it's
No, they didn't launch.
This was
okay.
someone. So they basically TPK'd all except for one player the previous session.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, like, they had slowly been clawing back, like, party members. However, the cure, basically, which it had been previously set up, fucks you up when you take the cure. And they were all kind of fucked up, so they didn't really have powers for those who had been using it. And Jamie had spammed their limited magic power, I think, 30 or 40 times, so they'd started to take tired. Because they
were on tired 5.
Tired 5 or 6, yeah. Because, like... And I was having them make checks for it, but because their physical was, like, 1, and their spirit was 2... they weren't able to, like, make the checks they needed to prevent the tired from all the permanent spells and effects they were trying to cast. And basically what happened, they knew, and they got up onto this roof, and they knew that their heavy hitter, their main damage dealer, was flying 500 feet above them, and they sat there for 10 fucking minutes. Just as she was circling above them, and we're like, it's fine. And that's when the dive happened.
Yeah.
Yo, what's gonna happen? Yo, they look like they've got it under control. I wonder what's gonna happen when they hit the floor.
And what they did, they just kept on running away and shooting her until eventually she fell and hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because she was, like, against them in that moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
And then so they used the revive to bring her back and then stabbed her.
And they
Wait,
thought
what?
they thought
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revives
So
you
that,
just to
yeah,
they
so
thought
no,
that
was
this
the thing.
warranted Borellian art.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and here's the big thing. The last person they needed to get, a character called Diana.
Please, I know.
Athena, mute.
The previous session, I had been like, hey, like, it had been established that they had sent the civilians deeper into, like, this island that they were on to keep them safe and hidden. Diana is a ranger, a tracker, and a damn good one who can talk to animals. And so she was sent to go find those people so that they could get to those people, right? Because if you're moving an entire island's worth of people somewhere, you're going to leave tracks. Like, these aren't magical people. Like, there are going to be tracks there, but they're putting them in this place.
Children,
even if they were,
everyone.
moving a small town of people is like
Big.
a logistical nightmare.
It is. And, like, she was just outside of the town, like, going and beginning her tracking, and all of them went, we can't stay here anymore! And then they ran off the fucking island, and then they waited, like, 30 hours.
Yep.
And and now they're like, oh, well, it's probably fine. And, like, one of the NPCs had to be like, guys, she probably went to go get those people, and they've probably done the thing. Like, now there's an entire island's worth of people. Oh, and also they ignored the main boss who was there as well, which, like, fair, because they had completely botched the boss fight the first time. But now they're like, all right, now it's an island with the boss that we couldn't beat before, our party member, who is now fully healed and operational because she wasn't fully healed before. Because I play fair, she hadn't gotten a complete rest. So she had, like, one or two, I think it was like 2 health blocks and maybe like 20 stamina points. But they couldn't beat her. And then an entire island's worth of people that have been turned over to the enemy side. Ruvor style, Cooper. And now they're like, we're gonna do it. I'm like,
Oh,
probably
is that still
not.
the plan? Are they gonna attempt to siege the island because they are?
Yes, I think that's their initial plan. They're going to.
Can they just finish their
They're
job?
fucking done for.
Can they not fuck this up?
They don't
They
even
have
know their
one
first job, Athena. They don't know
They
it.
No,
they
Colin
just
reminded
came
one of
back
them,
from this. This is
and-
insane.